Well, hello, Aries. We're going to get started with your reading. Welcome to Yvette Tarot. I'm Yvette, and we're going to get started with your reading. Today is March 16th, and please like, share, and subscribe. Also, take what resonate, leave the rest. All of it cannot be your story. Leave a comment if you like, so I know your thoughts. But the first card that came out for you is Into You. Okay? Into you. That means somebody got some good chemistry, great vibes, and pure intentions with you. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, moving on. Thank you. Next. So, you know what? Somebody you could have met and that you could have been into a relationship, not a relationship, but like a, dating situation, and maybe something turned you to the point where you just said, I'm moving on. You got this person probably in their head because you probably didn't tell them, and they're probably sitting back thinking, oh wow, Aries just moved on like that. Is that easy for Aries to move on? So you got making assumptions, creating stories, and trust issues are showing. So they're feeling some kind of way. You got this person feeling some kind of way about you, Aries. And you also ignoring them and leaving them on red. It says left on red, avoiding messages, giving the silent treatment. So something about this person that you kind of just like, or they could have said something or did something to the point where you just said, I thought it was great at first, but I'm cool. Okay, that's why you're sitting here unfazed, okay. And it says doesn't care, didn't flinch, you can't shake me, okay. But they want to have you hooked though. They really like you, but I feel like there is something about this situation to where you're not liking something about this person. Okay? And you got force or pushy energy, crosses your boundaries, gets what they want by any means. So this person is trying to come forward towards you thinking that you are getting ready to just be with them or something, or you're going to change your mind or something to that effect. I'm sitting up here drinking my tea, child, while I'm sitting up here talking me up. But there is something about this person you don't like, and they have planned. Maybe you could have felt like, your intuition could have told you that they had some kind of hidden agenda for you, and that's probably made you feel uncomfortable. And then you just said, "I'm out of here. I can't do this with you because it seems like you on a whole different whatever." Oh, and you're moving in silence. Yeah, you're moving in silence. You're not trying to deal with this shit. Copycat. They're trying to copy you, or there's something about you that they want to do that's just like you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this person. When I see that copycat card, there's a lot of ways you can do a copycat. Maybe this person is trying to copycat the same feelings that you're displaying to them. But the thing about it is that they're getting to the point where they're in their head. Now they want to come in and force shit. They're trying to get you hooked and everything. But you're totally moving on and ignoring them. So this person could be into you. Okay? And you may not even be into this person. Y'all may not have dated. But it's several storylines that can really fit into this card spread here. They could be into you, and you could, just simply not be into them. So you could just been like, you know what, So what's copycat? Spirit, what's copycat? Let me know. Okay. Page of Swords. You got some sort of wisdom and stuff about this person. Like your energy picked up on this person with this Page of Swords. If you're on social medias or anything like that, they're watching your pages. Mostly everybody is on social media, but they're watching your pages. You picked up that this person likes to put people in third parties, and this is something that you are not trying to be with. You know what I'm saying? And you'd have meditated and prayed and asked your spirit guides all about it. You know what I'm saying? You're just simply not moving towards this person, even though they're into you. You kind of fell back with this Four of the Swords here. You're just like, you know. This person could be looking for you and stuff like that. Okay? You could have met this person like at an event, or you could have met this person just out and about. So you got this Emperor in here with it, which is into you. I feel like, yeah, they're into you, Aries, with this Emperor here. Let's see. What else we got? Yeah, you put an end to that. You don't want to deal with it. What's moving on? Thank you next. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, this person feel like they couldn't get no leeway with you. You know what I'm saying? They just kind of like, and then I feel like you guys are not moving on this person. You are moving forward. Look at this with the Magician here. You're moving forward. You're not going to stay in the same situation with this person. What's in their head? What's in their head? Yeah, you guard it. You guard it from this person. This person is in their head because they can't get to you. They can't talk to you. You're not even accepting their phone calls. For some of you, you could have blocked them, or you just look at them calling you and you just don't answer. You know. You can physically block or mentally block. There you go. You realize that this person does have options. They like to put people in third parties. And I feel like, Aries, you're just to the point where you're saying, but you can't put me in a third party because you don't realize who you're messing with. I like to fight. I don't know why you want to do that with me, with other people. Okay, ignoring. Because you're clearly ignoring. You're unfazed for real. You got this person in the dark about how you're ignoring them. They don't know. Maybe, yeah, you got the Strength here. Yeah. Aries, you show somebody your muscles, honey. You wasn't playing. I feel like people around you, like friends and things, they probably don't know nothing about this person. You're unfazed. You're holding back from this person. You're not even making moves at all, Aries. This is just all, and they want to come running to you. They feel like they still want to talk to you. They still want to, express their feelings towards you, but you're not having it. You're just not having it. Yeah. They said, well, Aries, you know what? I'll take my time and come to you. You know what I'm saying? This person still needs some healing with this Judgment card coming out here, and they want to have you hooked. This person could be going through an awakening. Or you could be going through an awakening. Aries, I just feel like you're not going to let nobody just... You're not going to let nobody just lead you down a path. No. Because you're sitting up pretty with this Queen of Wands here. You're sitting pretty. That's what it is. They find you attractive. So they want to come in. They want to force stuff to make things happen. I don't understand why people want to jump right into a relationship real fast. I don't... Do you guys know you jump into it real fast, it ends real fast. They want to have a new beginning with you, okay? But you don't want to have that. you could be moving on to into another direction, having a leap of faith elsewhere. You know, just you're not trying to deal with this person. You're too busy minding your business and enjoying the fruits of your own labor with the Queen of Cups. Like you got so much love to give, but you just don't want to give it to the wrong person, is what I'm saying. All right. Let's see, let's see. Justice will be served. This will not be a bother to you anymore, because justice is going to be served. Yeah. You're going to leave this person in this Five of Cups energy. Yeah. I see that. No means no. I tell you. I say that all the time. No means no. Don't nobody have time for people. Like I said, if you're going to waste my time, then don't be in my energy. Don't be trying to talk to me and play this game with me, because I don't have time for it. You know, you want to play your games, go to the school and find the sandbox where all the other people is playing at. It's grown folk business out here. And if you ain't talking about no grown folk business, you ain't talking about nothing. Let's get into the tarot. Alright, Aries, what's going on? Holy Spirit, let us all know. What kind of messages do you want to give your Aries? Yeah, see? With the King of Swords here. Guarded. But you're doing head over heart kind of thing. You're not really, I mean, you could be talking to your spirit guides and everything, but you're not really fazed by this stuff. Things, you know, sometimes you be feeling like this sometimes with the Four of Cups. You want somebody to love, Aries, but it feels like to me that you don't want the wrong person in your energy. And I feel like that spirit, your spirit guides and the Most High is trying to bring you somebody in your life to keep you from feeling this way. Okay? Yeah. You're moving over to your peace, like with the Six of Swords. Like you just going to where it's peaceful for you, where you want solidarity at. You don't want to have to fight, argue, and all that kind of stuff. Because I feel like I'm talking to more mature Aries. I'm not going to even talk about age range, because you could be mature at 20, very mature. You know, when they talk about young people having old souls, that's maturity. That's a maturity and wisdom level there. Okay. You're moving forward with your creative ideas and things like that. You're kind of minding your business, and you want to, like I said, most of this is being free. It's being to the point where you don't have to worry about different things and people bothering you and things like that. You know what I'm saying? This is why you put this person on red, and I feel like this person probably is doing something different than you. It feels like the person in that first spread is a party type person, wants to be seen and things like that, and not you. You know what I'm saying? You attract, you don't chase. There's so many people out here that chase. What are you chasing? A lot of times they're chasing the wrong thing. That's going to make their life miserable. Sometimes the Most High is say, yeah, go ahead and get it. You can have it. But guess what? Don't complain when it's miserable for you. All right, so we got the Queen of Wands here. Okay. Oh, and you got the Emperor again. So you might be having somebody that's coming in here that the Spirit is sending you that has their own stuff going on and stuff like that. They could have attachments, or you could too. Like the drinking, the smoking, or whatever the case may be. Other than that, somebody wants you tied to them. Maybe this first person could have wanted that. Somebody that you were dating could have wanted to tie you down with them. Okay? So what's this? What's the last card here? Ooh. You may be moving off into a different direction, Aries. You may be taking a leap of faith elsewhere. And then you got this Page of Pentacles. You're focused on your work. You know, you're gonna turn your attention. What I'm seeing here is when it comes down to dating people and everything like that. Even the ones that you're unfazed about, it looks like to me that you're going to turn your attention back over to your coin, your work. You know, because, you know, these people, I mean, they're like kids out here. Little teenagers trying to date people, but they in a grown person's suit. Teenagers in a grown person's suit. That's crazy. You got the Emperor for the third time in these spreads. So it definitely, you are definitely showing up in your readings, okay? So Emperor right here. And then you have the Page of Cups, which is a failed one. This was a small offer and you didn't want it. I can tell you right now, you didn't want this small offer. What's the King of Swords? With this Page of Swords, somebody, they want to watch you. They want to watch you. They want to figure out why you're not giving them the attention that other people would give them. Well, sir or ma'am, you just don't compare me with your other companions. That's the Aries energy. Well, sir or ma'am, you just don't compare me with your other enemies. Energies, not enemies, energies that you've dealt with, because I am not them. And yes, you do got people that come in and do the same thing that the last person did. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I feel bad. She treated you wrong. I can treat you better. And then they get dogged out too. And, you know, it's the same old cycle all over again, which is tiring. People are so asleep that they keep going in the same hamster wheel. You know what I'm saying? You know, the hamster just keep thinking that the wheel's going to turn off somewhere, and it never does. You got the Queen of Wands. You showing up. Like I said, you're the one that's feeling like you want somebody in your life, but at the same time, you don't want to be with the wrong person. So mainly what a lot of you Aries is doing is you're just trying to get to know somebody, but see, they want to fast track a relationship. Like say, for instance, you meet them on the first day or whatever, and then you decide that y'all was going to hang out and that kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden the person just say, hey, you want to come by my house? We can finish drinking over there, you know, leave whenever you want, blah, blah, blah. But once you get over to their house, now they're all handsy, want to pull your clothes off and stuff like that, and you're sitting up there telling them, no, I'm just trying to get to know you. I just met you today. What is wrong with you? They're trying to fast track some sort of link between you and them. You know what I'm saying? So if they have sex with you or whatever, they're going to, you know what I call it? It's comparison. That's what it is. Comparing, once again. Okay? You decided to move away from all this shit, and you decided to go in hermit mode and just sit there and just talk to the Most High. Why? Excuse me. Most High, why is this happening to me? Where's this supposed to lead me to? You know, should I be interested in a partner at this moment or no? You know, because sometimes the Most High will put you on pause. You know what I'm saying? Because you still got more healing and more transformations that you're going through. Some of you guys are in your new journey, your new thing. You know what I'm saying? It's moving you towards this Queen of Pentacles energy with this Queen of Wands is clarifying the Queen of Wands. So you're attractive and you got money. You know what I'm saying? And you're nurturing, because both of those energies are nurturing. That's what they know, and this is what you already know. You know, so Aries, you know what you bring to the table. With this high priestess on the emperor, you're aware of this emperor, okay? You know what you bring to the table, okay? So say for instance, you built an empire, right? You built the empire and all that kind of stuff. But this person coming to you as a page or even a knight, and you just like, what can I do with you? What am I going to do with you? But because they see what you already have, they want to come in and they want a piece of the pie. That's why I said some of you guys are already on your journey. You done already closed out cycles and moved on to a new beginning here. You also, Aries, could be addicted to the journey. Let's see. What's the Fool? Let me know. Let me know. What's the Fool? Let me know right now. You are guarded. You're definitely guarded. You know what I'm saying? You're already on your new path and stuff, but you're guarded. That means you still need a little healing. I mean, nothing's wrong with being guarded, but you have lots of protection here. And you're studying, minding your business and growing your garden and things like that, because these people that you tried to go out and mingle with, they just didn't have it. They didn't. What's the Page of Cups and the Emperor with the you got this Emperor out here with the Page of Pentacles. Let's see what's going on. A lot of you guys are single. Yeah, and you got the back of the Queen of Pentacles. No, the King of Pentacles. You're not getting ready to expose your money, your abundance and things like that to this person. You're not. Even though this person probably see what you already have. See that you're stable and they may not be stable. You know what I'm saying? They may not be stable. So you're not even going to be breadcrumbing them or anything. You're just going to move on and continue to follow your own little steps. That's what you're doing. What's the Page of Swords? Okay. Some of you guys are getting ready to build a business, or you already have a business that you are working on. That's why the reason why I said you guys are basically going to focus on your coin, because you tried to date and pool. You tried to get into the dating pool, and the dating pool wasn't dating. You feel me? And then you got the back of the King of Wands. There's a snake wrapped around this tree. For some of you, you could be in a marriage to where some people in this marriage, or even in a regular relationship, somebody could be stopping your flow, stopping which way you should go, or, you know, advising. They're doing it subtly, though, because that's what snakes do. They're doing it subtly. But one day you're going to actually see this snake on this tree. Like right now, for some of you, you don't see the snake because they're doing very subtle things. They're doing subtle things. They're not doing something that's right there in your face. What's the Hermit and the Six of Swords? Yeah. People is trying to get your attention. That's why I said some of you guys are single. Somebody is trying to get your attention, but you are protected. And this moon here is just really lighting the way in the darkness of what is out there. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're out there in that garden. But there's a person right over here that has this bird coming up to them. It could be a crow who is trying to figure out, what are you doing? What you doing? They're watching you. whoever that person is, they're watching you, and it's a person that really like you and everything, but they wanna watch you. Their status is not where yours is, and I feel like for you, Aries, this is a problem. Their status is not where yours is. They see what's happening, what's going on with you, but they can't get close to you to even get it because you're in this hermit mode. You know? And you see how small this snake is around this egg? Right there? Then you got this big ass snake around this tree. I don't know if you guys can see that, but here's the thing. You're not seeing a snake because let me see. This hermit is not looking down at this egg with the snake. That's what I'm saying. You feeling like that you're going to light your way to your path and things like that. And there's somebody that you could be with that is, and this could be family members too and friends, that is subtly telling you, oh no. They see where you're going. They see the abundance that you are having, and they are trying to steer you off your path. I feel like, Aries, that you is going to beat the odds of the snake. I feel like you are, because as the King of Wands over there, how did you get there? Even though you're looking up with that snake, you've been using your own intuition, you've been using your own discernment, and you've been using your own wisdom, despite the little subtle things that this snake is trying to do. Okay? For a lot of you guys, like I said, you're single. Spirit gave you a companion, somebody loyal. Spirit is getting ready to bless you with somebody loyal. Because what you did was sit back and you started building your empire. So Spirit is getting ready to bring you someone that is loyal, who has your back, who is not going to sit up here and play with you. Okay? You are the Queen of Pentacles. You are the Queen of Wands. You have both energies with the High Priestess within inside you. You're going to be able to make things happen. And you can make things happen on your own. For some of you, Aries, you guys can be happy. You can make your own self happy. But you would love to have a passionate new beginning, a burning passionate beginning with someone. But you're so guarded and cautious, it is hard because you've already tried to go out here and actually tried to date for some of you. You got the Queen of Swords. So yes, your intuition is going to be jumping off these people who tries to come in and think that they finna play with you, Aries, because they won't be able to play with you, right? You're going to have this person that's been watching you. They trying to watch you, but they're getting distracted by something else that they're watching. Okay? They're distracted by something else. I'm going to tell you something about this person. This person is full of karma. This person is full of drama and things like that. They, yeah, this wouldn't be a good relationship with you and this person, and I feel like that you used your discernment and walked away and decided to focus on your business, your job. You chose to focus on your money, okay? But they've been trying to get your attention. Now, you could have a child with this person. This could be a baby mama, baby daddy, other child parent, you know what I'm saying? They could have not, you know, if this is a baby mama, baby daddy, they didn't think you was getting ready to, they never thought that you was getting ready to be this big or have all this stuff. They didn't think that. Not for 1 minute. It didn't register to them for 1 minute. They just thought that if they had a brief relationship with you long enough to have a kid or have a couple of kids. You know what I'm saying? They felt like somebody else was better. And the crazy part is when they went out there thinking that somebody else was better, they ran into a bunch of conflict with the next person. And now they want to come up here and come back to you. And this person is looking like, what you win? What you win? What kind of victory did you get? You all battered and bruised. They're trying to come at you like that. And the reason why, Aries, is because you are the star. They the ones, you know, they don't understand what's happening. Lovers. But that's just the choice. You're not, it's a choice. You want to be with somebody or not? That's a choice. Okay? Mature woman, this could be you. Okay? I can't see it being this other person that you're ignoring. I feel like that mature woman thing is you. And I don't. Think about it, you've been through so much. You've been through so much, Aries, that you're on a new path. Okay? You've been through all this transformation with these butterflies. You done been through it all. You done been betrayed by people. Okay? We all have. And you know one thing about it is your community. If you got a business and you're selling services or products, your community is definitely supporting you. Okay? So let's see what the romance angels has to say about these loves and things. Because what I see is work. You're going after your coin. Okay? While other people is trying to. See, that's what I'm talking about. You got unrequited love here. You're not looking at the love portion. You're looking at the, let me make some money because these options out here is not optioning. They're not optioning. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So, of course, you're like I said, you're ignoring, keeping people on red. Worth waiting for. There will be somebody, it'll be a divine intervention when it comes down to somebody being in your corner. It says divine timing is at work in your love life. So the divine is getting ready to choose for you. And when they do, when this person come in, you're going to be trying to get to know them because you're not going to just jump right into a fast track relationship. Okay? As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So yes, you're going to be trying to get to know each other. Ooh. It says let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. Make sure these friends are on the up and up, you know what I'm saying? Because some people like to sabotage. Then you have express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So you're going to get someone coming in here. Uh-oh. Keep an open mind, it says. I didn't know that card was right behind there. It says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So you're going to have somebody that could be different from you. Not the same. Okay? And free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. I feel like, Aries, that this is what you're actually doing. It's taking back control of your life. You're not messed up about who's doing what, how they doing it. Okay? Who is coming in for Aries? Who's trying to you got Sun, which is Leo. It could be a Leo you could be that could be coming into your life. Oh. So you got the moon, which is Cancer. It could be a Cancer. You got Pluto, which is Scorpio. Let's get one more. Oh man. You got Mars, which is you in Scorpio. Okay. At the bottom of the deck though, Aries, you got Capricorn. Now that could be somebody that's gonna come in, but you know, you be the vigilante and watch. But mainly, all I can tell you, the advice that I really can give you is just mind your business, do your work. Whoever the Most High wants to send to you, you will definitely the divine will send that person to you, and it won't be no questions if this is the person for you or not. Okay? So happy money making, and you know, somebody is destined to come in for you. Alright? Alright, Aries, this has been your reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to know when I upload. Take what resonates, leave the rest. All of it is not your story. As usual, I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.